Okay, and we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with El Boogie.
Sereno Supernova.
And Pinoy Playboy.
All right, guys. What's on the agenda for today, or what do we have to talk about?
I don't know. Haven't been here in a while, so I already forgot all the format. It's
There is-
been like
well,
almost a year.
Then you forgot that there is no format exactly.
That is. See, I told you, I forgot.
Okay, so, been a while, so
It's been a while.
yep.
I figure, the wife let me out this time, and
It's your annual leave.
on my annual leave to the podcast.
Nice.
So what's up, Sini-Gang?
I don't know. What's up with you?
With me or the Sini-Gang?
No, with you. People know what's going on with us.
I know they hear from us all the time.
Well, not much. It's just been busy, just family busy, well, for those that don't know, or I'm Pinoy Playboy, and now I have a family, and I actually have 4 kids now, so it's been kind of crazy busy,
So it's the summer.
Yeah.
I guess summer is like a big time for the family. Kids are
Exactly.
at home all day. What have you done this summer that's like the moment of the summer, or like the thing that you remember for the summer? Like,
And saying my birthday party doesn't count because I know that was like a high
Man,
point.
and I was just gonna say,
I know it was a high point for you, but
that
that
was-
doesn't count.
Yeah, because it was a karaoke thing, I wanted to sing, but I just was reserved. I didn't do it.
Did you hear the other
I
people
don't
that were
sing.
singing? There was no reason why you couldn't sing.
yeah, Sterno invited a lot of people who can't sing,
And,
but think they could sing.
and that's fine. I mean, I know I can't sing, and
I know it's fine because it's good comedy.
Yeah,
We can laugh at them and they don't even know it.
no, they know it.
Oh no, they thought some of them thought they could sing.
Okay, yeah, there are some people that think
Some of them-
Yeah.
And another thing with karaoke,
Uh-huh.
a lot of people don't get this, but it's something people need to know. Sing isn't the better you sing. Some
I-
people think you get louder, it means you're getting better.
No,
I have to agree with you, Boogie.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with
You
you.
can tell the most loud people there
yeah.
were the worst singers, and
It just means more people can hear how bad you can sing.
yeah,
That's all it means.
just throwing it out there for people doing karaoke.
Yeah, well, not to deviate from the topic, but you watch these reality shows, these singing competitions, and people think the louder they sing, the more cheers they get. Which
See that, with a lot of the Filipino variety shows, they always bring up people out of the crowd to sing, and a lot of them sing loud, and a lot of them get a lot of cheers for singing loud. And I sort of wish they wouldn't, but everyone's like, "Oh, she's singing so loud, she must be good, so let's all clap."
I'm 100% with you. I tell that to the wife all the time. Just because she's singing loud doesn't mean, or
Oh,
they
that
are
is-
singing loud doesn't mean they're good.
It's one of my peeves
Yeah.
about some of the Filipino variety shows. I mean, I like it. I like when they can sing. There's a
Mhm.
lot of people who can sing, but then there's a lot of people who are getting egged on because they're
Exactly.
singing loud.
Exactly.
But back to the
Back to the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
The highlight for us was just, we spent time at Williamsburg. That's about it for about a week.
Colonial Williamsburg?
Virginia,
Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah.
where what year is Colonial Williamsburg like set in? Like 17?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I'm
It's
bad
after.
at history.
It's like 17 or 1800s.
Is it? I didn't know. I thought it was revolutionary. I have no idea. I didn't
Yeah.
really. I've
It's-
never done it. I've never actually done the
Wow, that is something you need to put on your list, Sterno.
doing the Colonial Williamsburg
Oh
thing.
my gosh, that is like the coolest thing
I
ever.
know it's like living in New York and never going to the Statue of Liberty kind of deal, that kind of thing.
It's Colonial Williamsburg. Okay, it's after Columbus discovers America. It's basically it's the Nina, the Pinta, and Santa Maria, right? They like come to America.
Yeah,
It's those times around that time. But back when the Indians were here and people were living, I don't know,
colonial.
colonial times.
I mean, I think it's supposed to be pre-Revolutionary War, isn't it? I think, or the same that around that time period, right? Something like that.
Something like that.
I'm not. I mean, I get the general idea, but like I said, I haven't done it.
I've done it a few times.
Has everybody else in the group done it? The Colonial Williamsburg thing?
No, I went to Williamsburg and I didn't do it. We planned on it, but it just didn't work
Oh,
out.
you missed out. You could have
Yeah.
dressed the kids up in
Yeah.
like the old school garb and then you could have pretended to be a
Could have churned
slave
butter.
owner. Yeah, people. What's his
churn-
name's here now?
Brother something.
Yeah.
Brother Butterfly
Butterfly.
All right.
in the house.
But
Talking about
yeah.
Colonial Williamsburg.
Yeah, because that apparently that's Pinoy Playboy's highlight of the summer with the family and all that.
Oh, excellent! I'm glad you went out there, man. I've had the luxury
I'm going
of
out there.
attending out.
It's like $20
participating.
Yeah.
To do the
Historic
stuff.
Williamsburg.
Yeah, but we didn't get a chance to do that. What we did was just, Busch Gardens, Water Country USA, all that
The
stuff.
theme parks,
The theme parks.
which is good
That's
too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I believe Busch Gardens Williamsburg is one of the top 3 amusement parks I've ever been to in the world.
You think so?
Yes. See, a lot of people around here don't.
That's not really. How many amusement parks have you been to in the world? So
I've been to a lot.
I know. I'm saying, but
I've been
you
to a
don't-
bunch in
if
California.
you
all
don't
the
say
ones
how
in
many you've been
Florida.
to, that
In the
doesn't mean very
world
much. Yeah.
or just the
Well,
country?
he said the ones I've been to in the world. So
Yeah.
you need to know what a sample is before you kind of make that kind of
North
statement.
America.
I've been to 3 in the world, and it's one of the top 3 in the world. Like,
I've been to all the ones in California.
Okay.
I've been to your
Six Flags.
yeah,
Great
Knott's Berry.
Adventure, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Does it compare to like Disneyland
Great,
or
Great
Disney
America.
World?
I think this Busch Gardens is better than Disney World.
Whoa,
What?
you think so?
Ooh.
Yes,
Really?
I do. And people around here don't get that because we go through it all the time and we're not used to it. And it's not hyped. It doesn't have the Walt Disney hype train behind it. Walt Disney has a lot of hype behind it. But
Okay.
and it's fun. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Disney World is fun. They have some good rides and good shows. I think the rides at Busch Gardens are better. I think the shows are better. I think the shows are really old school because it's like again, it's set in old Europe,
Yeah, it's supposed to be old school.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but Oktoberfest, like in
yeah, it's Oktoberfest, like you're celebrating Oktoberfest in Germany
old time
in
Germany,
like
yeah.
1900 or something or 1800.
Yeah,
That is
something
an
like that.
awesome time.
And this summer they kind of changed it up because they have different owners now for the past couple of years.
Yeah,
So they had forgot what it was, but they had a taste of every different country in the world, like Asia. They had Caribbean.
as
they
in
had-
food or as
as
in
food.
show.
Yeah, all around. It wasn't just concentrating on just the countries, which was what Ireland, Italy,
Europe,
England,
basically,
France,
yeah.
or basically Europe.
You're right.
I tell you, Busch Gardens has some of the best food in any theme park.
They do, and it's expensive, of course,
Any-
for obvious,
anything.
for obvious
Anything.
reasons.
Right.
For obvious
Yeah.
reasons, yeah.
I used to have a season pass,
We
and
used
I would
to.
go just to eat.
Yeah.
I would go there for lunch, eat, and leave without riding anything, without watching anything. I just go there to eat. Sometimes, so that's how much I love Busch Gardens. But like I said, a lot of people around here, it doesn't get the notoriety because it's not.
They take it for granted. It's right there in
Yeah.
their back door. You know what I mean? It's like a 40-minute drive.
Yeah, but some of the rides are some of the best. Like I said, it just doesn't have the hype behind it, like Disney World or Disneyland. I mean, I've done Disney World several times and Disneyland both. Yeah, in California a couple of times.
I haven't been to a Disneyland yet. I'd like to go.
Yeah, Disneyland
Someday.
in California is
Disney
all
World
right.
either.
I've been to
Well,
Disney World
okay.
like 3 times.
I'm the opposite. I've been to Disneyland, but I've never to Disney World.
And to me, they're nice for the kids, but when you get older, like us, then I need more than Mickey Mouse to
Just characters, man.
Yeah.
Right? You want the thrill rides.
Yeah.
For the thrill.
and even I want the food. I want
The
the
entertainment.
breathtaking atmosphere. I mean, that's what I want. I mean, the parade in Disneyland and Disney World is awesome. In both Disney World,
Mm-hmm.
the fireworks are awesome. But other than that, it's to me, I'd rather go to Universal Studios.
Yeah, I want to go to Universal Studios
All
too,
right.
but we're waiting for the kids to get much,
Summer
much older.
2017.
I think
Wait,
Universal Studios Florida is my
Maybe.
number one of all time.
You hear that deep breath and that sigh that he let out, man?
Well, I made the announcement that I have 4 kids now, Butterfly, and it's
Ooh.
hard to travel with, having a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old screaming at the top of their lungs in a car for like
Knock
12
him
hours.
out. Knock him out.
With what?
Drug him up.
No,
Let Let them pass out for the whole ride, and then let them wake up by the time you get there, man. When you reach your destination,
Yeah.
and then let the rides entertain them and keep them from crying. So there you go. Problem solved. See you at summer 2017, Playboy.
Okay. We'll try. We'll see.
Start saving up now.
I think Sterno's the problem here. It's not.
Well, how am I
It's
the
not-
problem?
Oh,
That's not
Jerry,
even part of this
that's a
conversation.
whole-
It's not Pinoy Playboy. Pinoy Playboy, I think, would
Where'd
get
that
there
come from?
before Sterno would
I
get there.
agree.
Yeah, probably. But why am I? I'm not the. I'm not part of this. I thought you were guys be talking about. You talking about
A Sini-Gang thing.
the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I thought you guys.
Sini-Gang road trip
I thought you were telling
to a theme park.
Playboy to do it. I didn't realize we were talking about the whole.
It's tough enough to get Sterno out of the house.
Just to go out somewhere.
I mean, it's like
local.
pulling teeth. And then now we want to get him to Florida?
Yeesh.
What are you talking about? We're planning our trip to the Olympics in Tokyo. We've been talking about Tokyo for a while. And I'm like, okay, how am I going to do this?
Oh yeah. I did happen to watch you guys or hear you guys podcast about that. That was pretty entertaining.
Playboy says he's in.
For Tokyo?
Yeah.
What about you,
I'm
Butterfly?
speaking on-
So you're
behalf.
speaking on my behalf now. I'm right here and I can't say yes or no.
Playboy's in.
Just think of it as a
Okay,
trip
I'm
to the
in.
Philippines with a stopover in Tokyo, like a long
I-
stopover in Tokyo.
My wife would be right along with
Yeah,
me
which-
if we're going to the Philippines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you got to
That's how you
present
get
it.
her on board, man. It's like, hey,
A trip.
Yeah, I just gotta tuck in the kids in the carry-on because I can't pay for that trip.
Yeah.
Well, they're cheaper now. You got to do it now while they're still cheap.
Yeah.
all right,
True.
don't wait last minute in 2020.
Then you got to pay full price.
Yeah. No good. If
Yeah,
not more.
because last time I went to the Philippines was like in 2008, and I only had 2 kids at the time, and I still had to pay for an international flight,
Yeah.
and there were only 2 and 6 months.
Yeah. Now you got to get the other two out to the Philippines.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't deny them.
So 2020 trip to the Philippines with a long layover in Tokyo.
Hmm.
Let's do it.
But again, Sterno's the issue.
What am I talking about? I'm the one who brought up the trip to Tokyo. That's the one I'm thinking about. If I can save up for that one, I can
That's
do.
just smoke screens and mirrors, man.
I wouldn't mind doing that one. I just gotta save
Talk
money
the
now.
talk,
Not gonna happen.
walk the walk, son.
Not gonna happen.
This is just as spectators, right?
Buy your ticket now, and I will
What,
believe it.
You think we're gonna compete in the Olympics?
Well, you know,
Well, we've
going
talked about it.
Going back to the last podcast,
If we started training now, yeah, we were trying to figure out what sport we were gonna be in.
It might be cheaper if we can get invited to the Olympics.
Exactly.
We'll be
Yeah.
sponsored.
You'll be sponsored. The Olympic Committee will pay for your flight, right?
Exactly.
Is
Yes.
that how it works?
Exactly.
So it might be better for us to work hard at something than it would be for us to save up money.
And then maybe we
Bowling.
can represent the Philippines or something else. Or I don't think we're gonna make any U.S. teams.
Golf
I
is
said
back
I'm a
being
free
an Olympic
agent.
sport.
Huh?
Golf is back being an Olympic sport.
They do have a Filipino golfer, Miguel Tabuena.
Yeah.
We got to beat him out. I don't know if that'll happen because he's actually pretty decent.
I don't know.
He was at this last Olympics,
Every one of us is bowled here before.
Yeah.
You know, let's bring bowling
but
back.
I don't think. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think it's slated on the exhibition list for the
Oh,
2020
okay. Well,
Olympics.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That when it
Yeah,
was,
it was.
we just gotta find something else that that's sorely needed in the Filipino or the Philippines. I don't think we can get any other countries besides that, unless you want to be a refugee or something, Boogie. I don't think we can.
And like I said, to be a refugee, you have to fight your way out of the
Yeah,
country.
I don't think. I don't think we're gonna do that. So
I don't know. We could do a Colin Kaepernick.
huh?
I don't think Sterno up to date
Oh,
with
are
the
you
news,
not?
So
No, I didn't.
let's not even bring that up
All
because
right.
that's
It's
another
over his
whole,
head.
that's another whole topic that we're not gonna get into. But I mean, I'm trying to get Sterno out of the city,
Yes.
and he's
country?
never even been to Williamsburg, Colonial Williamsburg.
Colonial Williamsburg.
That's
That's right
only
in your backyard,
a
man.
40-minute drive, which to some people is a
It's
daily
nothing.
commute.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
I think it took me 35 minutes just to get here.
We went to Williamsburg that one time. I don't remember why, but I remember buying a fife.
We were going to DC.
Why? Oh, that why we were there?
We were going to DC, and I said, yeah, we had all day to get to DC. We had to be in DC like 7 p.m. We left like at 9 a.m.
Oh, so
And-
you
and
had
the
time
trip-
to kill.
Yeah, exactly. The trip from Virginia Beach to DC is about a 3 hour
3
trip.
hours.
So I said, let's take our time. We're not in any hurry. We'll stop off at roadside places and check out some stuff.
Okay.
So we're headed to Williamsburg. At the time, they had this exhibition of the presidential heads, like these giant presidential heads.
That's what it was. Okay, I've forgotten.
And you could see it off of the highway. You drive by it, you see it off the highway. I mean, I really had no reason to go check it out, but I said, hey, let's check this out. We get off on the highway. I can't find these damn presidential heads.
As big as they were.
Exactly. You can see them off the highway. You get off on the next exit. I'm doing circles. I'm turning left and right. I find the visitor center to Williamsburg. And then, it tells me on the map how to get there. I said, man, I don't want to go backtrack and drive to these back roads. And then there's a gift shop inside the visitor center. And we decide to buy something, and we buy fifes. Like old school colonial time fifes. Like if we're leading the march to to the Boston Tea Party or something. The dude leading in front of the pack is blowing a fife.
That was like a stealth operation. They weren't like fighting their way up there, like, hey, we're gonna do a tea party on your boat. Just so
Sterno does know a little bit of history. Look at you.
A little bit, yeah. I did take American history in high school.
So yeah, we bought fifes. That was like the cheapest thing we could buy. Also,
yeah.
I mean, we weren't gonna buy wigs,
Some high dollar.
Yeah.
Musket.
Yeah, fifes for like $1.
Something like that. Yeah, I have no idea what happened to that fight.
I think I lost it like on that trip to DC.
Could have bought a rake or a pitchfork.
So yeah, I don't even know if we stopped anywhere else. I think we stopped at some place to eat. That was it.
It was that fulfilling.
I didn't remember what we did. I was like, I bought a fife. I have no idea.
So his one memory of Colonial Williamsburg was basically a rest stop.
Buying a fife.
I bought a fife. Yay! Yeah.
Which cannot be located at the present time. Right?
Nope. Lost in somewhere.
I mean, you can get on the boats. The reconstructions of the one of the Nina Pinta Santa Maria or something else. One of those
Jamestown.
boats. Yeah, in Jamestown.
Yeah,
Constitution.
It's one of those boats. They remodeled. They made a whole new boat. Well, but they
we didn't get a chance to do that either.
One of those steam engines.
But yeah, you can pretend like you're locked up in the stocks. That's what they call it, stocks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
or is it stockard?
Stocks.
Yeah, you can pretend like you're locked up there, or you can
blow glass.
Yeah, you can make glass. There's no electricity
in colonial times.
No
way.
You don't say, man.
So yeah, you get the gist. And I see Sterno doing,
None of that.
Yeah, I see you doing all of it.
Sign us up.
Or what else? I mean, say the summer's ending, fall's coming up.
Yeah.
I want to do a fall trip.
Let's be part of a old battle reenactment.
Oh.
It doesn't even have to be Williamsburg. We can go somewhere, more than
have you been
30 minutes away.
Have you been invited to one of those live action role playing things?
No.
I've been invited. I just didn't want to do it.
Why did you turn it down? That's an
The
opportunity of a lifetime.
The guy that was telling me was like trying to do the sales pitch. Like, yeah, it's really awesome. This guy, he broke his clavicle. It was so realistic. And this guy, he almost smacked his head. And I'm like, so you actually hit each other? I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing that. Because he was crafting real weapons. And I'm like, what? He made it sound really like stupid violent. That's why I was like, I know they do better now with like
sounds
less.
like fun.
That's when the fight starts. You pretend you get shot right away.
Right away.
These were guys doing like Celtic and old
medieval time.
Yeah,
battling.
medieval beyond colonial. So
that's when you hide under
crazy.
the pack of dead people.
Yeah.
Either that or you train to win.
Yes.
What, Sterno? Why are you worried about broken bones? Why don't you worry about breaking other people's bones?
There you go.
You're not a little guy. You could win. Have that mentality.
Have that mentality.
You could have been
unstoppable.
You could be the beast
Let me
of the
leave.
battlefield.
Juggernaut.
No, I'm gonna get hurt. I'm gonna break a pinky toe.
You do the carnaging, man.
I don't want to do it. I've
never heard of carnaging before, but I get
See, that's how pulling teeth. I'm telling you, to get him out of the house. I want to do something more than an hour away from here. Just a little day trip.
Outer Banks,
You know
Sterno. Have you been to the Outer Banks with us?
No.
Outer Banks is awesome.
Either,
fun.
man. Just pure
A lot of
relaxation.
girls. A lot
And
of
you
girls.
don't want to do that. I haven't broken anything in the Outer Banks.
Neither have I.
That you know of?
Maybe the bank. I've broken the bank a couple times, maybe.
That's only like a hour and a half.
55, depending how fast you're going.
And on the way there, you get up a lot of cool stops.
Yes.
We have our favorite farmers markets. I have my favorite barbecue spot where I stop off at. North Carolina barbecue is the best.
You gotta stop off at the borderline.
The border station
Border
where
station
you're
right
half
there.
in Virginia Beach. I mean, half in Virginia, half in
you
North
go
Carolina.
In the store separated.
There's a line that goes down the middle of the
Inside
store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's some stuff that's legal or illegal in Virginia or North
Yeah.
Carolina, and other stuff that's
So there's
Yeah,
two registers,
fireworks.
one on
Yeah.
each
For
side
one.
of the store.
lottery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy. At least it's illegal to buy fireworks in Virginia, but you can buy them in North
You go
Carolina.
over there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you go to the North Carolina side to buy the fireworks.
Right.
And there's different lotteries in different states, so and different taxes too.
And
yeah.
tobacco's a little bit cheaper in the Carolina
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, it's, if you want cigarettes, Sterno, you can buy cigarettes over there.
Yeah, because that's what we need to.
The only time I've been in Carolina is driving through it, going down to Florida when we went to Disney World. That was about it.
Hey,
Yeah,
you would
stop.
love Outer
Didn't
Banks.
You
Outer
love
Banks
it.
is a family place.
We passed south of the border.
That's another place to stop
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, that's a little farther though.
Yeah. And that was it.
South of the border.
We saw it off the off the highway.
Yeah, that's South Carolina.
Yeah. But no, we didn't stop anywhere else.
But man, Outer Banks, you would love it, Playboy. You would love Outer Banks. That's like a quiet beach place. Like,
With shopping.
yeah, and
We can
do-
Playboy will enjoy that.
I've
There's
never been to
outlets.
Outer Banks.
Yes.
we can
we're
do
taking
hang
you.
gliding.
We're taking you there.
We could do I don't know, horseback riding on the beach.
4-wheel driving.
4-wheel driving.
Yes.
Did you say hang gliding?
I said hang gliding and horseback
Oh.
riding.
Yeah, hang gliding at one point I would probably say, yeah, let's do it. But now it's more like the wife won't.
It's not
let me
hang
do it.
gliding out of a plane or anything. You're hang gliding off of a sand dune, which is
Off
only
a
like
sand dune.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
you're never
Yeah, yeah.
really in any threat of dying.
None. If you crash and burn, it's sand.
'Cause
It's a
the
soft
last-
dune.
Last time I was in California, there was, I forgot what it was. It was an old fort or something like that, and they were hang gliding off the cliff, and it looked pretty cool. I wanted to do it, but
Well, you
I
see-
just didn't have the cash to do it. It was like, at the time, it was like $250.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is like $100. Not maybe not even.
Yeah,
Off a cliff.
off a cliff.
You
Yeah, I
lost
mean,
me
it was
there.
like off a
This,
cliff,
this is off a
Off a
sand
dune,
dune.
I can do. Off a cliff. I don't
and you
know.
could see the beach right over the cliff. And I was like,
Mm.
man, that looked pretty cool.
And these are the sand dunes where the Wright brothers
Orville and
The right,
Wilbur.
yeah.
they
Did a lot
ran-
of tests.
yeah, first flight. They did the first flight.
There it
First
is.
flight.
And we can reenact the first flight. And then basically we are reenacting the first flight by hang gliding, because that's basically what the first planes were like, just giant hang gliders. And we're doing the same thing. We've been through those sand dunes. Me
Yeah.
and Brother Butterfly
Butterfly.
here.
Yes, we've been there.
We climbed up them, and
Traverse the barren desert.
yeah, it's a lot of
It's a
sand.
lot of sand.
It's a lot of sand. It's fun though. It's fun. It gets high. I remember we went to the top for some reason. And we
Just
did some
'cause we were
stupid
being
stuff.
adventurous, unlike somebody I know.
Okay.
Like, why not? We're here. Let's do it. And so we did. But you don't have to get airborne. There's things like lighthouses that you can go to, man. Just
Yeah.
tour-
Our friend Ghostface, he hates the lighthouses. Because
Actually, you know what? We did go.
Yeah,
I was gonna
we
say
did
something,
go.
but I was like, you guys are talking like you had never been.
I
We
went
did
with
go.
you.
He told me a story
We did
about
go.
them.
I forgot about
him
that.
and his wife. You know, him and-
We've been together.
I know. It's like, why are you guys?
like, I
This
have
is,
a
this
picture.
is what happens when you have kids. Your brain just gets sucked out
Because
completely.
you told me about the story a couple of times, and I'm like, I
You know-
can't say
you know
anything
what-
because I
what
wasn't
did it
even there.
is
So
when Butterfly just said lighthouse, it went off like a light bulb.
There you
And I was
go.
like, wait a
I
minute.
remember
I just
everything
went,
now.
I went there. But this was
You
years
did,
ago.
you did everything with me.
Yes. And we went to the lighthouse.
and he, I
You,
mean, the whole
me,
time
my wife, and Ghostface.
you're talking, and he's like, "No, I should do that." I'm like, he went. I'm like, but can't contradict him. I wasn't
Like,
even there, so it's like,
Wait a minute, I did go, but this was like years ago, and we haven't been back since, and we'll probably try to plan a trip back there again.
There you go. You can't teach
We'll
your
see.
kids. You want your kids to have the same experience, if not better, as you have.
Yeah, now that school's starting for them, it's going to be hard to plan stuff. We'll have to wait till like
Spring
2017.
2017.
Yeah, we did one night there with you and before the kids.
before the kids. Yeah.
At that,
You
at
know,
a
you can
timeshare.
accomplish so much in just a weekend trip out there too, man. So
Oh
A
yeah.
day trip.
Yeah. And at the time, the thing that got me was everything there closed at like 5 or 6 o'clock, and there was nothing else that was open. I don't know. It might be different now.
Yeah, restaurants like close early. Like I said, it's a quiet
And
family
we
town.
We couldn't find any place to eat at the time. It was like after.
It was like
sometime-
9. It was like 10 o'clock at night, really.
And
I
on
remember
Sundays,
it.
everything was closed.
Well, I
so
mean, there were places that are open, but it wasn't places that you would like to go to. I mean,
that is true.
me and Brother Butterfly, we know places that are like open late,
a little later.
but we don't think you'd like to go there.
Strip club.
Wow. Point taken.
No, just regular bars
Regular
and stuff.
bars.
Yeah.
We have our spots. We have our Outer Banks spots.
Where we're regulars at.
You know, last time we were there last year, me and Brother Butterfly, we went to the beach like at midnight after the bar.
After, yes.
And it's pitch black there. I mean, it is like
Oh,
There's no light, street lights or anything.
yeah.
I
And
can
so
imagine.
we were walking out on the beach. We went through the little access thing to get to the beach, and I'm talking all loud because I'm sort of drunk a little bit, and we're just admiring the water hitting the sand, thinking we're alone.
Yes.
I thought we were the only ones on the beach. Midnight. Who's gonna be out on the beach? Pitch black.
Right.
And then I sit down basically on top of somebody.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he popped his quad.
I was like, oh shit, there's someone here. and then my eyes adjust. You know how your eyes adjust. And I look around. There's like 20 people around us. I'm like, oh my god. Like, oops.
So let me ask, those were the person you sat on, they weren't like getting on, were
No, but there was a couple that were enjoying the beach at midnight.
He didn't say anything before you almost squatted on him, or just
I'm sure he couldn't
Probably
see
didn't-
either.
probably
Or
didn't see him.
No, they saw me, but they probably didn't. You know, it's not like I was standing over them for like 5 minutes and I think I'm going to sit down right here.
you just
It's like plop. I just walked by, sat down, and everyone was being quiet because they're enjoying the sereneness of the.
except for you,
The
right?
sound of the
Yeah.
ocean.
All right.
and-
There was also a ton of like bugs and crabs and, but that was fun. Yep. But yeah, look, I want to take Sterno to one of these places. See, even Playboy's been there. Didn't even remember it.
It really made a big impression on him because he didn't even remember through most of the conversation.
Well, I had an excuse.
Okay.
Yeah, because I do remember going up that lighthouse with it wasn't you, or did you go up there?
Yeah, I went up there. I went up there with my wife.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you
Yeah.
were-
Yeah.
I think you were.
I went up all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really mean it. White Lighthouse is high.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
And it's you get up to the very top. The stairs get narrower and narrower.
Yeah, it's really tight. I mean, it's one of those weird things that if you're afraid of heights, it's not fun.
Sterno.
Yeah.
But what would you want to do, Sterno? What is like one thing you want to go to that says, "Hey, this is what I want to do sometime"? You want to go to another city, and I mean, in driving distance.
Should visit another
I
country.
like to find like a festival I can attend or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have to look up. I really have
a music festival. There's a Firefly Music Festival in Delaware with like 100 bands. It's like a Woodstock deal, though.
Okay,
Yeah,
depends on
it
the.
doesn't sound enticing.
I know.
It depends on the bands. I mean, I'm not sure what music it is. That's why. If it's just-
Everything.
If it's everything, yeah, maybe. When is this?
I'm a book.
when is
I will
it?
book it.
When is it? I'm just asking.
I'm gonna book it. Firefly Music Festival.
He's doing
He
it.
sure is. Pack your bags, Sterno. You're going.
Tell me what it is so I can,
It doesn't matter.
it does matter.
We'll just give you a phone call. Like, are you ready? Let's go.
I think we can do the camping so we can stay overnight. I can't find a date though.
Like, where's everybody? It's so empty.
Oh, it's June 15th,
Oh,
2017.
next year.
Because we missed June this year.
That looks like a Woodstock type.
Yeah,
That's what I
okay.
said. You
Doesn't it?
camp out there. You enjoy the bands. Death Cab for Cutie. Churches. Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap. No, yeah, okay.
Blink 182. Major Lazer. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh,
So if
Oh,
you
wow.
there's something that you would like. I said the ones I know you would like.
Okay.
There's other people, Monsters
You got
and
Fetty
Men.
Wap and the ones. I would go with Major Lazer with Churches and what was the other one?
Death Cab, A$AP Rocky,
Mhm.
Ellie Goulding, Ludacris.
Ooh.
We can do the camping thing.
That right there. Soul camping.
You know,
Forget that there's music.
I've never been camping, right?
That
Never.
is
No.
something that we need.
I've
to
only
fix.
had the only thing closest I've came is
That should be on
you
your
guys
bucket
up when your
list.
van broke down from camping. That's the closest I came to camping.
We should go back.
Yes, I agree. We're long overdue.
And it's not bad. We had electricity.
And, you know,
We did.
tents are so much easier.
We
to
watched
put
the
up these
NBA
days.
Finals.
Yeah, we brought a TV.
Really?
And we bought an old school TV, a tube TV,
Ah, yeah.
and plugged it in
Small
and,
little
and watched
13
Yeah.
basketball. So it's not like we're roughing it. And we
Well-
still slept outdoors. It was still bugs.
Oh, I roughed it. I refused to
Yeah,
shower
he-
that weekend,
Yeah,
even though there was
Wow.
running
Yeah.
water available.
Yeah, there's showers.
I said no. I'm.
Wow.
I'm
so
all
you use
in.
the bushes and everything when you have to do a number 1 or 2? Is that how rough?
think I went
Let's
that
not go
route.
crazy now.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? That's ridiculous.
Well,
I'll
you said
admit-
you roughed it. So.
I think I held my poop until I got back.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Because I'll admit, when
But I
I'm
peed.
when I'm out in the woods, I thought about like peeing in a bush. You know, even though there are bathrooms out there, but there's a lot of mosquitoes, a lot of.
Ooh, yeah, you don't want
Yeah.
Ticks.
Chicks, something that can just.
Yeah, you don't
Go
want
up.
I don't want something
Yeah.
landing on the snake and thinking
Yeah, you don't
and
want
having a mosquito bite.
You don't want that itching for Oh.
Because like in the middle of the
There was a
night,
lot of bugs when we were watching TV.
the
Oh, they all swarmed around that TV.
light.
Like, woo.
But it's an experience. It's something you need to do. I'll admit it's not something you need to do all the time. It's not something you need to do every year.
Something you need to
But
do.
I can say I've done it.
Check it off, man.
Mhm.
I can say I've done it. Although I was in some woods yesterday, just yesterday. And there's these. In fact, I went to this park. We've been to this park. You might not have Playboy, but I went to Oak Grove Park
Oh.
in Chesapeake, which is basically it's a big lake and a bunch of trees.
Yes, I've been to that one.
So it's you know what it's like.
Do you remember Playboy?
It's,
Yeah,
it's
I kind of remember because we took pictures there.
yeah, it's a nice picture place.
Yeah.
So I went and got
we
me
took
some.
pictures too.
I bought a burger and a milkshake, and I walked over there. I was gonna sit down at the picnic table and have a nice lunch right by the serene lake in the trees, in you know all quiet and everything. I get there. There's like lots of picnic tables, like 20. There's like it's all around the lake.
Mhm.
Every time I walk to one though, I look under the bench and the table, and there's like massive spider webs, like spider webs that aren't just like old spider webs. These are like Charlotte's Web, where they're telling you messages like, "Hey, stay away." So
This is mine.
I'm like, whatever made that spider web is somewhere around here, and I'm not gonna sit down with my shorts having one of these monster black widows crawling up again, biting me where I don't want to get bitten.
Don't blame you.
Every single picnic table I went to, same thing. I looked under, there are egg sacs and massive cocoons and you know, I did not sit anywhere. I put my food down and stood up the whole time.
You ever broken an egg sac for a spider web?
I fear it. I've never done it. I fear doing it.
I did it by accident.
Oh,
By accident.
and hundreds of little tiny.
Yes. Yeah, all these little tiny baby spiders were just all over. I mean, it was like hundreds. I felt like I was being attacked by baby spiders.
I hate spiders. I mean, it's like one of the things I hate. I'm wearing a Spider-Man hat,
I saw that.
but hate spiders.
Big difference, man.
Yeah, there is a huge difference.
Yeah. It's a nice
But-
hat, though.
But when you're camping, it's one of the things you do. It's like you learn to sleep with the spiders and the lizards and
The wolves.
nah. As soon as I see a wolf, we're getting in the car and leaving.
Because where there's one,
There's a pack.
there's a pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we see a bear, we're leaving.
Would any of you do that show alone? Have you ever seen that show
Alone.
I've
You know
never
what I'm
watched
talking
it.
about?
No.
I watch Bear Grylls. I don't
Okay.
watch Alone.
How would Alone work? What's that one?
Alone, they'd leave you stranded somewhere in some
Yeah.
island or
Remote
forest,
location.
and remote
Yeah.
location, and you just rough it out. They only give you like a match and maybe some
A knife?
fire making or a knife, and you have to rough it out
Oh,
pretty
man.
much. Get yourself some shelter. It's
Why?
like
Why
Survivor
would-
on steroids.
Why would I do that?
It's like Bear Grylls without
Voluntarily.
Bear Grylls.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't do that voluntarily, man. You know.
Like I said, we went camping and there's electricity. There was a plug at our campsite.
Yeah, most campsites have that now.
No, you can. There's the option. You can do the ones without, where it's real. You can do log cabin. I mean, if you want
Yeah.
to do that,
Log cabin, I think, would be fun, especially with the kids.
yeah, it's basically just a house in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
But-
The kids get excited when we're in a hotel.
oh, I get excited in a hotel, man. I do a lot of things I don't do in my own house, so I love hotels.
Because going back to the whole Williamsburg thing, that's what we stayed. We stayed in a resort, and it was basically like a small apartment. Had a kitchen, had a couple of rooms, and then the kids just they loved making noise, jumping up and down, and making a bunch of noises, stuff that they really don't normally do at the house. So,
Man, that
A
sounds
lot-
annoying.
yes, it is. Because we were on the. I guess it was kind of like the first floor, but there's also another floor, like a basement almost, and then there was a third floor, and there was these kids that just kept running back and forth and jumping up and down, and in the middle of the night, we went with my parents, and my mom was like, who's up there? What are these kids doing all night long? So, but our kids liked it. They didn't care.
All right, I'm going to bring up. There's a Virginia. There's a things to do in Virginia. In Virginia,
Do you even go to the oceanfront, Sterno?
Not really.
I took them once.
During Beach Street?
I took them once, and we didn't even see any of the Beach Street things. We just went to eat. Although we did see the Goo Goo Dolls, sort of.
Sterno, you're like the worst friend to have,
Wasn't
man.
that? What
Like, let me call you. Let's do something. Nah, it's
Who
okay.
does it? Oh no,
It
who?
was a gin blossom.
Oh, Jim. I don't know. They're the same. Jim Blossom, Goo Goo Dolls. I don't know. We saw one of them. I did say we had some friends who are parts of our Beach Street, which is there's like bands on every corner and magicians and whatever, and we knew some of these people. And I said, so maybe we should go check out our friends who are like on the street down the corner. And we're like, nah,
Yeah.
that's too far.
That
to
wasn't
walk.
me saying that. That was like us deciding nah.
Sure.
We've been walking around a bit and we're like, yeah, forget it.
Yeah. So I mean, we haven't done it. I've done it. Sterno hasn't done it.
Right.
I went like 3 weeks ago, and I did all the Beach Street things. I had ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
I had I did the thing at night, the beach night thing.
Yeah, we did that a couple nights ago.
Here we go. This is something for Sterno on the Virginia
Oh, wow.
website.
Here we go.
Oh my, he will do this definitely.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Finding Pokemon Go in Virginia.
Colonial Williamsburg.
Colonial Williamsburg.
Hotspot.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
Virginia must be the hottest place to find Pokemon in the country, if not the world. That's what the website says.
Hotspot.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. They have a picture of
Look, he's playing it cool, but look, he's salivating, man.
there's a dude that looks like George Washington who's about who's pointing at a Pokemon. How awesome is that? There's a Squirtle in the middle of some square.
Something called the tavern. Yeah.
Look at this. All these places.
So look, Sterno's already booking a trip to Cologne, Williamsburg now. Look.
I mean, I don't even know where half of these places are. Here, Virginia Beach.
King Neptune.
Yep.
Let's see. What is this? Ashburn, Virginia. Henrico, Virginia. There's a Growlithe. Leesburg, Virginia. There we go. You pick the spot, Cerno. We go. This it's on virginia.org. Best
Okay.
places to find Pokemon Go. And if you didn't know, Sterno is
An avid player.
it's his life.
I heard.
Is it not your life, Sterno?
No.
What is your phone background?
Oh, I put the symbol for the team.
What was your theme to your birthday party?
Oh, that was just I couldn't think of anything. But yeah, that's because I couldn't think of anything else. to
Well,
play.
what? No, you couldn't think of anything else. So
What
I
was
did
the theme?
Pokemon.
It was like
It was an invitation with the it was
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
see
yeah.
that.
it was like
I didn't
Pokemon Go.
see the-
Let's
yeah.
let's
Let's go for what to celebrate my birthday.
Oh,
kind of thing.
okay. Because I just got a text from Sterno. So
Oh, that's right.
I
You
see
didn't get the
invitation.
actual graphic. That's right. I forgot about that.
it was a Pokemon Go
I know,
invitation.
he's trying to downplay it, man.
Oh, it was just something I had.
No,
I couldn't
did
think
it.
of anything else, so I made it a Pokemon Go invitation.
Just something current, man.
You couldn't use a birthday cake.
That's too
Birthday
easy.
cake
That's
theme
too
for your
easy.
invitation.
That's too easy.
It was at a karaoke spot. You couldn't use a microphone and music symbols.
Notes, right? No.
No, you threw a Pikachu on your invitation.
He was-
Singing.
it was I made it sing karaoke. Did a little Photoshop.
Don't lie to us.
I
Don't tell us I couldn't think of anything. You're
No.
like, oh, this is my chance to express my love of Pokemon with my invitation to my birthday party. In fact, I thought everyone was going to dress up as Pokemon characters. I thought that's what we were going to do. Tell you, it's his life. It's his life. I mean, has there been a day
Yes.
since Pokemon came out
hmm
that you haven't played?
It's been a week. It's been like 2 or 3 days. Then like maybe one day, then 2 or 3 days.
Now, has there been an outing where you haven't checked to see what Pokemon Go is available?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you went out and you're like, "Yeah, let me just out of curiosity open up my app and
Because I can tell you the one. In fact, the one time I did say we went to see the gym blossoms and walk the ocean front. This boy's. I have pictures.
I have
Every single picture,
him on his phone. I see
he
those
is looking at his phone.
Yeah.
I'm
'cause
bringing
you
it
took
up.
pictures of me when I was doing it because we were just stopping.
Every single spot.
And for those of you who don't know, the oceanfront is like littered with all these Poke stops in a row. So if you gotta get some, that's a good place to go.
At the restaurant.
All right.
They're this far away. I'm showing them pictures of Sterno. Right there.
Mm-hmm. Clear as day.
See it.
You can see the app open and everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Eating again at another restaurant.
Yep.
Look at us walking. Look.
We went to
More walking.
How many restaurants did we go? I thought we only went to one restaurant.
Oh man, incriminating.
There's like 20 pictures.
Yeah.
Each with you with your phone. And
We
the
start in the daylight. to the nightlight, nighttime.
It's not like we got there in the morning. We got there when it was late
We got
afternoon.
there after the podcast.
Yeah, late
The podcast
afternoon.
ended like
Yeah.
at 7:30.
So it was daylight because it was changing over, but it wasn't like we got there at like 9 a.m. That's a little misrepresenting right there, but there's
pictures don't lie. It was daytime
Your
and
phone
then it was
was-
nighttime.
On it the whole time.
yeah. There was. I mean, I don't.
Don't be ashamed,
I'm
man.
saying I don't work in a place.
Don't
like,
be ashamed.
Like
You
you
act
do, where
like
there's
he's
Poke
ashamed.
stuff everywhere. So I took advantage of the situation. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Disagree. Yes, Pokemon Go is my
I
life.
know if there's
Say
something
it.
you love,
Accept it.
yes,
Uh-huh.
embrace it and
embrace
tell
it,
the
accept
world.
it, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be one of those. Don't be
a closet.
Don't be
Pokemon-
I
denying
want
it.
to be a closet person when I put it on my birthday invitation.
Don't deny it 3 times. Sterno, if you love it, say you love it. You've denied it twice already. Deny it one more time, Sterno. Go ahead, deny it one more time. Do you like Pokemon Go, Sterno?
The question is it your life? And that's a no. The question was, isn't that if I like it? Why would you?
Is that a
mix-
crow?
I don't know what that was.
Some
but-
really lame imitation of a crow, but sure. You're mixing a Bible story with Pokemon Go.
I never said anything about the Bible.
Before the cock crow 3 times? Did you not watch
Oh, man.
the country music version of The Passion of the Christ that we watched with Trisha Yearwood and all that stuff?
So good. So good.
And Seal? Come on, that was awesome.
All right. So for the record, Sterno doesn't like Pokemon Go.
Whatever.
Noted.
Sure.
All right, let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
All right, this is a part of the show where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. None of us here are actual native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog, so if we get some aspect of the word incorrect, like its pronunciation or its usage, feel free to let us know. But keep in mind, this is a lighthearted thing that we do for our listeners, just so you can have a little taste of being Filipino, so you could impress your friends with some little snippet of Filipino language. So again, just, it's all in fun. And as we always say, never, ever use our podcast as a reference source because we don't know much. So, but do we have a word?
No, I don't. I don't know. Do you have a word?
Here, Playboy. Pick one since you're here.
Oh man, you picked the worst person to pick this.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, find the word that you don't normally use because we know all these words.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good one. Pronounce it now, Playboy.
No. I might butcher it.
Go ahead, butcher it.
Butcher it.
Lina
Lina?
or this one?
Linao.
Linao. That means clarity.
That's a word I never use.
Never, ever.
Right?
Linao.
Or clearness.
Clearness. Clarity.
Linao.
Linao.
I think I've heard. Yeah, that makes sense now. Linao. I don't know how to use it in a sentence because it's Linao.
I can see Linao. Now that the rain has gone.
So let's make now our word of the day. Linao.
Linao. Bigyan Linao means basically I can see it now. Linao. Linao. All right.
Sure.
Good choice, Playboy.
Yes, absolutely.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Are we done? Make sure you visit our website, www.sini-gang.com.
Or email us at thesinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at the Sini-Gang.
Find us on Facebook on facebook.com/thesinigang, or look for us on YouTube. Do search for our URL, www.sini-gang.com, and you should be able to find some of these episodes. And actually some episodes that might not have made it to the audio part of our show. So until next time, Cisterna Supernova.
This is Pinoy Playboy.
And this is Brother Butterfly.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
See you now. So you good?
Uh-huh.
All right. Thanks for watching the podcast. Until next time, take care. Adios.